If you haven't bought an Axopar, now's the time to buy one. You won't regret it. Hi, I'm Jasmyn Wright.
I'm Kyle Wright.
And we live in Perth, Western Australia, and we've owned an Axopar 37 Suntop since 2019.
Why didn't we buy it?
Yeah, good answer. We bought it because my late husband did a lot of research and he worked very closely with Peter Hearn and Brendan Greaves, and we went over to Sydney, and he didn't think that it was going to last in Western Australian weather because our weather's a little different over here. We're a little bit special. However, when Peter took him out and took him through the heads, through Pittwater and out to Palm Beach in Sydney, Peter was wave jumping and Pete was pretty convinced. And I think the thing that convinced him was the step hull and the way that it handled in the water. And then of course when EYachts came over to Western Australia in 2019 and brought us over to Rottnest Island, God, feels like so long ago, they proved that to us and we've owned it ever since. Been Axopar lovers ever since.
We love Axopar.
My favourite feature of the boat is the way that it handles. I feel really safe as a female skipper. I own the boat, so I feel very safe in the water. It handles well, especially in our WA wind. It's very unpredictable and it can change really quickly. So there's so many features. It's a great boat. It's a great boat.
My favourite would be the hull design. Watching it come across in the convoy. We used to own a boat much smaller and we'd get tossed and turned everywhere, but with the hull design you can just feel how it cuts through the water. You feel so much more like you were saying.
I think what it is that a lot of people over here think different other boats, you know, they handle better, but absolutely not, absolutely not. And my husband was very good at doing research and I wouldn't give this up. In fact, I'm actually thinking about upgrading it to the newer model. I won't say what, but I'm actually thinking about upgrading it to the newer model.
It's easy to feel confident on a boat like this.
Yeah.
When it's designed so well.
So unfortunately I lost my husband, my son's father, 15 months ago to cancer, and this was his dream, to have a boat, and he was the one that really did a lot of research and chose this boat, and I was one not to sit around and not learn, and he taught me everything. And the reason I have kept this was because we would get out on this from our busy life and we would just sit on the water and just be together. And I think that since he's passed, I spend a lot of time on my own and I come out on my own. And it's really interesting as a female. There's not a lot of female skippers in Perth, but to be able to come out and have the support of my children, I think this didn't just become Peter's boat, this became a family boat, and I'm so grateful for everything that he taught me. And our boat, I still reckon, is the best, not gonna lie. Mind you, I might upgrade, but I still think that if ever I had to make the choice, I wouldn't have been so good at making the choice as he was. So I'm so grateful that he chose Axopar. We berth it at Royal Perth, up in Perth, and then we have a holiday home in Mandurah, so that's about 85 kilometres south of Perth. And so we actually take it at Easter and Christmas and whenever we feel like going out, and we take it out and we take it down there. And we've put what don't we do? Tubing, skiing, stay on the night. We stay on the night when we come over to Rottnest. We chose the double cabin instead of the wet bar at the back. And we did that because we have our kids and our kids are adults now, and we wanted them to be able to join us to spend the night at Garden Island. So snorkeling. I mean, what can't you do in WA? West is best. West is best. Version of an Axopar adventure is freedom on the water in this beautiful state that we call WA.
Our version of an Axopar adventure is not only freedom on the water, but freedom with our soul.
and feeling safe.
Get out and breathe, get the fresh air, fresh water, and feel, like you said, more than anything, feel safe and confident.
This beautiful sea scooter, and the winner is Jasmyn.
EYachts, oh my God, I have followed EYachts since 2018. We were one of the first original buyers of an Axopar in WA. I think there was 3 of us that all bought pretty much at the same time, and now there's I think over 40 people that own Axopars. EYachts have been amazing. There is not another, I don't even want to say, competition that has ever done what EYachts do. They have always made us feel like a club. They have made us feel like a community, which is really important. And today especially, it was so amazing because now I've met so many other Axopar owners, and even though we know each other and we always wave, now we've become a community. So EYachts makes Axopar owners a community. I didn't even realise it was happening. I didn't even realise you guys would be here. So I'm so honoured to be involved in it. I am pretty sad that my husband's not here to be here because he'd be pretty proud. But God, I think it's about the adventures that you make along the way and the people that you meet. And now all of a sudden, EYachts has made us an Axopar community, and I think that we're going to enjoy many years to come in the community that we've all joined today because of EYachts.
Thank you EYachts, and thank you Axopar.